According to reports, Chris Martin and Sophie Turner are seeing each other after Joe Jonas and Dakota Johnson broke up. According to reports, Chris Martin and Sophie Turner are seeing one another. Following their individual breakups with Peregrine Pearson and the 29-year-old Game of Thrones actress, the 48-year-old Coldplay singer recently had a secret date. The Daily Mail reported that Dakota Johnson said that Turner and her aristocratic lover split up in September after they were seen bickering and arguing at a high-society wedding. 1 week later, Martin and Turner reportedly went on the date. Turner and Martin's representatives have been contacted by the Post for feedback. From the time when the British actress was married to Joe Jonas, Turner and Martin really share an unexpected connection. Martin gave Turner a birthday shout-out on a 2020 episode of Jonas' Quibi series, Cup of Joe. When her then-husband showed her a video message from the Yellow singer, she exclaimed, "It's Chris Martin," in disbelief. "This is Chris from Coldplay," Martin said. "I wanted to say on behalf of me and the even more handsome members of our band, have the best day," he said in his video. "I'm also sending you all my love, and I hope you're having the greatest time." "I'm not going to weep on camera," Turner remarked as she high-fived Jonas, 36, and battled back tears. Turner and Jonas wed in May 2019 and divorced 4 years later. They are the parents of 2 young girls. After 4 wonderful years of marriage, the estranged couple stated in a joint statement in September 2023 that they had mutually agreed to amicably terminate our marriage. The statement continued, saying, "There are many speculative narratives as to why, but this is really a unanimous choice, and we genuinely hope that everyone will respect our desire for privacy for ourselves and our children." A year after that, the former partners ended their marriage. Through mediated negotiations, they reached an agreement about child support, the division of their assets, and the custody of their daughters Willa, 5, and Delphine, 3. Turner proceeded. With Pearson, 30, they went public with their relationship in October 2023. Turner and the British aristocrat started breakup rumors this April when Turner unfollowed him on social media. After an 8-year on-again, off-again romance, Martin and Johnson, 36, broke up for good in June. Martin and the 50 Shades of Grey actress began dating in 2017 and were engaged for a number of years. Following the separation this summer, a source told People, "This time it feels like it's over." From 2003 until their infamous conscious uncoupling in 2014, Martin was previously married to Gwyneth Paltrow. They have 2 children together, including their 21-year-old daughter Apple and her 19-year-old son Moses. Following his breakup with Dakota Johnson, Sophie Turner, 29, is now seeing Coldplay's frontman Chris Martin, 48, as she puts it. With her aristocratic boyfriend, Peregrine Pearson, she breaks up. After at last ending her relationship with her aristocratic lover Peregrine Pearson, Sophie Turner is now seeing Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay. After she and Perry, the 29-year-old Game of Thrones star, went on a secret date with the 48-year-old singer, according to the Daily Mail. Quit after almost 2 years of dating. Following his June break with Dakota Johnson, 35, an American actress, after almost 8 years of dating and an engagement, Chris is now single. Despite numerous accounts of disagreements and reconciliations between Perry and Sophie throughout the summer, sources claim that the pair formally split up in late September following a high-society wedding. According to sources, the Joan actor and the nobleman were observed their bickering and squabbling amidst frenzied kisses on the dance floor. According to reports, Sophie went on a date with Chris the week after losing her Viscount-in-waiting, rather than moping around feeling sad. This summer, Chris has been in London, where he has been performing a number of shows at Wembley as part of his renowned consciously uncoupling from his ex-wife Gwyneth Paltrow. Coldplay's Music of the Spheres tour. Perry, however, didn't seem to have wasted much time, even if Sophie seemed to have moved on with the Coldplay frontman. Last week, the heir to the Cowdray estate in West Sussex was observed holding hands with at a hip West London nightclub, according to sources. A fair-haired, long-legged, willowy woman who bore an amazing, and somewhat humorous, resemblance to Sophie. Sophie Turner's spokesperson refused to respond. In a crying reaction to a birthday greeting from her new love interest Chris, Sophie is shown to be a big Coldplay fan in a video. A video that Jonas, her ex-husband, put together. Sophie was surprised for her birthday in the video, which was filmed in 2020 during Joe's program Cup of Joe, by her ex-husband, who was 36 at the time. A video of her current love interest. "I have someone who wants to wish you a happy birthday," Joe told the actress while they were eating dinner. Sophie gasped, "It's Chris Martin," as she covered her face in disbelief. "Chris from Coldplay, I wanted to say he stated. "On behalf of me and the even more attractive members of our group, have the best day and I am sending you all my love and I sincerely wish you are having a good time." The video concluded with the singer blowing a kiss to the camera and saying, "Thanks for being awesome, bye." "I won't weep on camera," Sophie said, smiling as she fought back tears, before handing Joe back his phone and putting her hands over her face. Joe chuckled at Sophie's response before the pair high-fived with joy, and the ex-couple appeared content. The pair have 2 daughters, Willa, 4, and Delphine, 2, and the actress is well known for having wed her former husband Joe in 2019. About a year after the Jonas Brothers star petitioned for separation, the ex-couple finalized their divorce in September 2024. Before reports of a breakup surfaced, Perry and Sophie were initially connected in 2023, and their most recent public appearance was at the Glastonbury Festival in June. Later, it was said that Sophie had joined Raya, an exclusive dating app for celebrities, in an effort to find love, and that her profile had been seen on the site in August. But in the middle of September, they were very much back on as they cuddled up for a string of photos at the London event. Michael Pearson, the 4th Viscount Cowdray, who previously produced films and still has a sizable portion of the Pearson media conglomerate, is the father and heir of Peregrine. The Cowdray Park Polo Club, which has 10 fields and conducts over 450 games annually, is located on his family's property. She reportedly uploaded 9 pictures to her Raya profile in August, some of which were holiday shots and one of her dancing in a hotel room. The actress described her hobbies on the app as music, pasta, movies, family, Sun, and friends, the Sun newspaper reported. When this happened, Sophie's rep was contacted by the Daily Mail for a statement. The news of their purported split came after rumors that the couple had broken up earlier this year when Sophie unfollowed Peregrine on Instagram. A few months after her 4-year marriage to Joe Jonas, 36, ended, the actress first announced in December 2023 that she was seeing the son of Viscount Cowdray. With Sophie most recently uploading images of Peregrine, or Perry, in a blog from January, the couple has frequently chronicled their romance on the internet. Although it seems like the pair have experienced some challenges, it was only at the end of the previous year that it was revealed that Sophie may be able to do so. Imagine herself having kids with him. Elsewhere last week, Joe was seen socializing with an unidentified brunette at a private event that Bad Bunny threw to honor his Billboard Latin artist. The Daily Mail has learned about the 21st Century Award, which is presented in Miami. The 36-year-old Jonas Brothers member was seen by witnesses speaking with the woman while sitting at a reserved corner table in the popular Gecko, which Bad Bunny owns. Co-owns with famed restaurateur David Groupman. According to video footage that the Daily Mail obtained exclusively, the pair were observed leaning in close to each other, conversing intimately, and sharing a few laughs. The nature of their relationship is unknown because we are informed that there was no public display of affection. The Daily Mail reported that the couple once got up to enter a different space in the building. The eatery, which has a bar and restrooms. A few minutes later, they returned to the table as a group. The Cake by the Ocean Singers representative has been contacted by the Daily Mail for comment. In the interim, Chris, the star of Coldplay, and Dakota, the Hollywood actress, were initially romantically connected in 2017, following his 2015 divorce from Oscar-winning Gwyneth Paltrow, 53, with whom he has 2 kids. A few years later, Chris and Dakota got engaged in secret. However, the Daily Mail verified in June of this year that the couple had chosen to split up after almost 10 years together. Their relationship has been over for a long time, but they haven't been able to formalize it, a Daily Mail source said at the time. Dakota wanted them to be together because she loved him and his children so deeply. Breakups aren't instantaneous and they kept breaking up and making up, the insider went on, adding that occasionally things would get better when they were apart. They would work because absence makes the heart grow fonder, but then they would reunite, and small events would continue to accumulate until when they were no longer compatible. According to the Daily Mail source, Dakota was devastated that she would no longer be around the singer's daughter Apple, 21, and son Moses, 19, no longer as often, but wants them to know that she is constantly there for them. Following a difficult breakup with Sophie Turner, Joe Jonas reveals the truth about his relationship. In September 2023, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner broke up. After his very publicized split from ex-wife Sophie Turner, Joe Jonas has rarely spoken about his dating past. The American singer-songwriter spoke openly about the challenges he has faced in his dating life since separating from his ex-wife. As part of his current Greetings from Your Hometown tour, Jonas 20, Jonas told Esquire magazine that he had previously been in a relationship, but it ultimately didn't work out. 5 concerts in a row doesn't make it easy to meet someone for coffee, the father of 2 said to the media on Monday, October 20. Additionally, the 36-year-old sucker hitmaker stated that he had been actively seeing Instagram and TikTok in order to meet new people rather than using any dating apps. 2 years after Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner made headlines with their breakup, this is Joe Jonas's most recent update. The former couple had been married for 2 years prior to splitting in 2023, when the vocalist filed for divorce, alleging irreconcilable differences. It should be mentioned that, nevertheless, the two are still friendly despite the chaotic legal battle for custody that ultimately came to an end in 2024. Turner and Jonas are also co-parenting their 2 daughters, Willa, 5, and Delphine, 3. Following a surprising breakup with Dakota Johnson, Chris Martin moves on with Joe Jonas' former partner Sophie Turner. According to sources, the Coldplay frontman and the Game of Thrones star are dating covertly. Rumors of a celebrity relationship between Chris Martin and Sophie Turner have been ignited by reports of private meetings between the two. After their respective breakups with Joe Jonas and Dakota Johnson, the two are reported to have grown close. The romance rumors occur only a few months after the conclusion of the 50 Shades of Grey actress and the Coldplay frontman's nearly 8-year relationship. Conversely, Jonas was also seen this week getting close to an unidentified woman, indicating that he was also doing well. The 29-year-old Turner and the 48-year-old Martin could have fallen in love, but they are now maintaining silence about their romance, according to the Daily Mail. A few weeks after Turner's split from British aristocrat Peregrine Perry Pearson, the heir to the Viscount Cowdray, the newspaper disclosed that the couple had a secret date. After nearly 2 years together, the pair broke up in September. However, Martin is also newly single following his highly publicized and unexpected breakup with Dakota Johnson in June of this year. They were formerly seen as one of the most understated but stable relationships in Hollywood, and they had a long relationship. Sources say the breakup was amicable, with the pair agreeing to concentrate on their own careers and goals. According to reports, Turner and Martin have bonded through their similar experiences with celebrity and living under the spotlight. The couple is said to be dating casually and has decided to keep their relationship under wraps as they get to know each other better, according to sources. The enigmatic Muse and Joe Jonas. Joe Jonas, 36, Sophie Turner's ex-husband, was seen getting comfortable with Chris Martin, Dakota Johnson's former partner, amidst the rumors of their affair. To a mystery brunette at a private party in Miami that Bad Bunny hosted. The Billboard Latin Artist of the 21st Century Award for the Puerto Rican rapper and vocalist was commemorated by a lavish, star-studded ceremony held at the expensive Gecko restaurant. According to onlookers, Jonas and the woman were sitting close together in a dimly lit area, laughing and talking. According to sources, the pair left briefly and vanished into a private space with no PDA. Prior to rejoining the throng of party attendees, a bar and restroom. The most recent dating rumors about the ex-couples, who are now seemingly living the single life, have caught the attention of fans. Everyone appears to be gracefully moving on from their highly publicized breakups and approaching new chapters with assurance. Regardless, the dating speculations have not been addressed by either Turner or Martin in public or in private. 2 years after his breakup with Sophie Turner, Joe Jonas offers a rare insight into his romantic life. "I guess Instagram and TikTok are apps, and I've met people that way," Jonas said, clarifying that he's not on any dating apps. 2 years after he and his ex-wife Sophie Turner broke up, the actor provided an uncommon update on his romantic life. Despite initiating rumors of a breakup earlier this year, the pair are still doing well. For his part, Jonas had a brief romance with Stormy Bree, and he lately confessed that it was scary and intimidating to go forward. "It's alright to take a leap of faith and simply try again and put yourself out there," the Grammy nominee said in May during a live stream on Talk Shop Live. Before his relationship with Turner, which started in 2016, Jonas had a number of high-profile relationships with celebrities like Gigi Hadid and Taylor Swift. During Monday's interview, the camp rock celebrity discussed the former and expressed his opinions on the pop star's The Life of a Showgirl album. He replied, "I've heard some of it. I believe she is clearly the greatest artist in the world, and I think it's fantastic. Although everyone has their own perspective, I've heard that there are some catchy tunes." In 2013, the brothers disbanded after founding their group in 2005. Joe founded his own group, DNCE, in 2015, while Nick started a solo career. However, the family members reconciled by 2019. "It was definitely not one conversation, it was many," Nick told Morning Mash-up at the time. "We started spending a lot of time together and when we're together, we all feel like there's something magical that we're missing out on. We spoke about it since we wanted to experience that magic once more, and after a few discussions and some necessary healing that needed to take place, we did." Nick went on, "We were finished with us as a family, and we all agreed to do this again. We got in the studio and that magic happened. We had the same sensation as the one we discussed earlier. Right now, we're over the moon."